This is Speak It First English with AJ, and welcome. Today we will learn the sounds of the English alphabet. Previously, we learned the alphabet, and now we'll learn the sounds. They are very important to be connected together so that you can speak and read English. There are three important things we're going to focus on today. Speak it first. I want you to come to class or come to this video, but also you have to go out into the world and practice. You have to think in English at home. Also, if you're at work or at school around other English speakers, you have to force yourself to speak English. That is the main way that you learn, not from learning grammar rules over and over again. Actually, you have to speak English to learn it. Number two, I want you to be aware of the vowels in this lesson: A, E, I, O, U. Those vowels in English have 15 to 20 different sounds. But don't be anxious. We're going to take our time and learn those vowels. So, no worries. Also, mouth movements. Oh, so important in English. You have to open your mouth and use your teeth, your tongue. Also, your tongue is going up in the roof of your mouth and it's going behind your teeth to make sounds. Your face is going to be animated because that's how you're understood in English. If you don't do these things, even though in your mind you're speaking correctly, most native speakers will not understand you. So let's get animated, and as you learn, you won't have to be as animated as you progress. This is for beginners, intermediate speakers, and advanced speakers. Keep this in mind that you must animate and move your mouth. Let's get started. The sound of this letter, A, is A. Apple has the sound of A. Airplane has the sound of air as well. The letter B, B, is the sound of this letter, as in ball, ball. Also, bird. Did you notice that I put my lips together to make that sound? B, bird. This is the letter C, and the sound is K. The beginning sound of cat is K. Also, we have a cookie and a cup. The initial sound of these words are K, begin with K sound. You cannot say these words unless you begin to put the sound in the back of your throat. K, cat, cookie, cup. Also, this is a cup of coffee. K. D. This is the letter D. The sound is D, D, as in the word dog, dog, and door, door. Did you notice my lips? Door. I'm putting my tongue at the bridge of my mouth to make that sound. Duh, duh. The letter E. The sound in this instance is eh. Elephant and ear, ear, eh, ear. Almost the sound of you can slightly hear E in that word, ear, because this is a vowel, and the sounds, as we said, they will differ. Elephant and ear. The letter F has the sound. Notice my top teeth are going over my bottom lip. This word is feet, and this word is flower. You cannot pronounce the words unless you begin the sound with th. The letter G. This is the sound G. G. It's coming from the back of my throat. G. And you can pronounce the word grass with the sound G. Also, guitar. G. The letter H. The sound is as in the word house, house, and hat, hat. You have to make that sound to pronounce these words. House, hat. The letter I. These words have the sound of the letter I, ice, and iPad. This is a vowel, one of the five, A, E, I, O, U, and as we mentioned, these sounds can change. In this instance, ice and iPad have the sound of the letter, the name I. J. J has the sound J. Notice my lips, J, J. You have to make that sound to say this word, which is jar. Also, this word is juice. But notice my lips, J, juice. The letter K. It has the sound K, K. The sound is coming from the back of the throat, and that's how I'm going to pronounce this word, K, key. And this word, K, kitchen. The letter L. The sound is L. My tongue is at the top of my teeth in the back and at the bridge in the top. L. I have to place my tongue there to make that sound. And after I do that, I can say laptop, laptop, and also leaf. And if you notice, I'm pronouncing the last letter F, leaf, in that word. The letter M has the sound mm. Notice I'm putting my lips together. It's just a line there and making a sound. Mm. So I can say the word money. I can say man or men. One person is man and one or more person is men. And I'm pronouncing the N at the end of the word men and man. The letter N has the sound mm. I'm just putting my tongue at the top and just making a sound. Mm. I'm not opening my teeth, but my lips are open. Mm. And I can say nurse, which is one person, or nurses, which is more than one person. I can also say night because I'm making the sound mm. The letter is O, and the sound of this particular letter is an olive oil, ah, olive, and oil, aw, oi, olive oil. And the word orange has a different sound as well in oranges. If you have more than one orange, you add an S and say oranges. Again, this is a vowel, the A, E, I, O, U, and there are many different sounds, up to 15 or 20, as I mentioned. The letter P. It has the sound P, P. Notice I'm barely touching my lips together with a puff of air. P. And I can say people. If I say P, people, or paper, paper. The letter Q. The sound is qua, qua, as in the word queen. Also, question. This is a question mark. Qua has to be made in these words before you can pronounce them. Queen, question. The letter R. The sound is R. Notice my lips. R, as in rabbit. And the word rain. R. The letter S. S. The sound is S. As in the word, the beginning letter, sun. You have to make that sound before you can say sun or sunflower. Again, the sound is S. The letter T. The sound is T. T. As in the word table or in the word tiger. T is the sound. The letter U. This is a vowel. Again, there will be many different pronunciations, but in the words today, it's actually the sound of the letter U, the pronunciation U, and now you can just use it to say universe. You'll hear the U. And in the word university, you'll hear the U. The letter V. V. The sound is the. Notice again my teeth at the top, my top teeth are on my bottom lip. The. As in the word vegetables. Vegetables. And the word vehicle. Vehicle. I have to put my teeth on my lip to make that sound. The. The letter W. That sound is W. W. I have to make that sound to be able to say water. Water. And also you may know what this is. Wine. Wine. The sound is W. The letter X. In this particular instance, xylophone is the sound. It's actually using the sound of the letter xylophone. And it's an instrument. There are many instances of X, or maybe I should say rare instances of using the word X in English. But as we go over them and we find them, we will talk about them and pronounce them. The letter Y, the sound is Y. Y. Like in the word, as we see here, we hear it in yacht. And also we hear it in the word yarn. Quite different from the J that we saw earlier, which that sound is J. Notice my lips, J. But this sound is different. It's ya. Ya. My lips are not moving. Ya is the sound for this letter, Y. The letter Z has the sound Z. Z. I'm just barely putting my teeth together and making a sort of a buzzing sound. Z. Zebra. Zebra. You have to make that sound to say that word. Zucchini. Zucchini. That sound has to be made also to say that word. Z is the sound. Remember those 3 points. We have to speak English every day. Practice, go out and speak. Don't stay at home or in school learning or in English classes learning tons of grammar. That will come naturally over time. Also, the vowels A, E, I, O, U, many sounds, 15 to 20 different ones. We'll take them one by one. Also, mouth movements, oh so important in English. Remember, remind yourself, move your face, mouth, teeth, tongue, Everything is involved. See you in our next video. I'll connect one that's going to help you progress after this video. Have a great day. Bye.